Hey everybody, we thought we would take you along on our adventure to the 37th annual Draft Horse Classic at the Nevada County Fairgrounds. It was a cool event. It was like 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday through Sunday. We ended up going on Friday night, and it was really neat. There was a lot of different events going on. Unfortunately, they broke it up so you can't see all the events in one night. So these are the events we saw. And unfortunately, there was a lot of copyrighted music. There was a lot of cool music on, and they went with the routines, what was going on. But we can't show that.
I tried to pick out the best music I could to go with the show.
So hopefully you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And in between some of the events, they even had little comedy skits like this super fast barrel racer. She was cruising.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had this race. It was donkeys versus horses on a straw unloading and loading contest. They went down one way and unloaded all the bales, and then came back the other side and reloaded.
Yeah.
Looked like they were struggling.
The men, not the horses.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a pretty cool father and daughter team that taught their horses how to dance and do these routines. It was pretty cool. Um, yeah, and this girl here, she's only 13 years old and she's doing pretty well.
Mhm.
And these were the California cowgirls. The whole group of these ladies had their horses trained super good. Um, each one of them owns their own horse and has to pack it to and from the events. And yeah, they spend a lot of time with them. You'll see how well they do their routines. Um, their ages range from 21 to 78. And they said there's a lot of mother-daughter teams, so that's pretty cool to watch them.
Mhm.
And they had some pretty cool music going on, but unfortunately, we couldn't play it. So you get our music.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever rode a horse, but riding a horse and holding a flag and doing these tricks and stunts is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was very impressive. And these carriage and horse setups, it's just insane to think about how much they cost. The harnesses for the show of the horse for each horse ranges from $5,000 to $10,000 a piece.
Yeah.
And it said that the carriages range anywhere from $10,000 to $75,000.
Yeah.
So if you got a nice looking setup there, you can just believe that they're into it by a lot of money.
Yeah. And these guys actually won this class competition that they were doing, 4-horse pull or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're graded on all of that.
Yeah, so
Their setup, their wagon, their ability, their driver, all of it.
Yeah, so at the end of it, you'll see where they all line up, and then the judge comes through and judges them all, and even when they're sitting there, how still they are, and backing them up and pulling forward, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Diagonal reverse, reset the curtain rod. What did the teamster say to the horses? Don't call them by name. You'll hear that we do not announce the horses' names until the placing. Because don't think those horses are teamster. If you're a truck driver, your logo for your union is horses. That's where it all started. The teamster. So you'll see the teamster, you hear the call those horses by name.
So we tried to leave a couple clips of the horses riding by with their sounds, because it was just so overwhelming. Like, you could just feel it in the ground, because the horses, the average is 1,500 to 2,300 or something like that. And so when they're running by you, that's thousands of pounds shaking the ground as it goes by. You can hear their hooves just thumping the ground and the chains jingling, and yeah, it was very impressive. And it's crazy to think about that they eat on average 20 pounds of hay per day and 5 to 10 pounds of grain. I mean, that's a lot of food per horse.
Yeah, per horse per day.
So that is another great expense that these guys are forking out.
Mhm.
So
There's a lot of money on that field right there.
yeah, so show them some love.
Mhm.
They're in it to win it.
Mhm.
For a lot of years, there was a farrier contest here on these grounds, and very, very interesting to watch. And I thought I always did my best to get over and watch it because there were some of the farriers there that were very skilled, and there was always a few of them over there that were not. They were just learning, kind of coming along, and it was less of a competition and more of a show and tell. Here's a hammer strike that might be new to you, try it, that kind of stuff. And it was fascinating to me.
You know, the nails that they use are really like spikes. A light horse uses a size 5 or 6 nail, and light horses are the ones that you saw Mr. Garcilaso ride, you saw Romano as an evolution, that's a light horse. The California cowgirls were riding light horses. These horses were size 12 nails. Shoes are expensive. I used to announce how much it costs because there's pads that go on and all kinds of things. And I'll tell you, when we get home, we pull the shoes on our horses, not only because we don't need to find them in the middle of the pond or a muddy field, if they pulled them off, but we don't want them kicking one another and doing a lot of damage. So we pull those shoes, we can actually reset them, we trim them and reset them. As long as you're getting the right shoe on the right horse. It's just like you buying shoes. You don't want it to be too cramped, you don't want it to be too loose. Most of these teamsters shoe their own horses. It's not cheap to have draft horses, especially the hitch type. If you're thinking, and I will warn you that it's contagious, if you're thinking of getting a draft horse, we've had many exhibitors here who started out just where you are, sitting in the stands going, oh, this looks like fun. And they start with the farm horses, and there's all kinds of people willing to help you, not only select.
And then they brought out some more events. These people were doing some tricks and kind of acrobatic stuff with their horses, and I guess they've been doing it a while. And then there was this father and son team that were really cool. They were doing roping tricks, and they were doing them from their horses.
Yeah.
Looked very hard to do.
Yeah.
I was surprised their horses didn't freak out.
Yeah. And this was like, I don't know, 10 minutes of them doing that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine swinging a rope in the air for 10 minutes?
No, and they said that his son was only 11 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, 11-year-old right there doing these tricks.
Got some muscles built up.
Mm-hmm. And been learning his dad's tricks.
Yeah.
So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.